Hello everybody, my name is Baylor Banish from the B&B Tavern, and welcome to another exciting episode of Tavern Talk. This week we have literally the definition of Sentai Film Works. I'm gonna let her introduce herself right now.
Hello, I am Kaitlynn French. I am the voice of most popularly known as Shiro from No Game No Life, Mei Tachibana from Say I Love You, Miyu Edelfelt from Prisma Ilia Fate Collide. I'm pretty sure I got that title backwards. Tina Sprout from Black Bullet, and tons of others. Hello, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining. Goodness gracious, guys, you should go definitely check out our website because there's like so many credits we can't even list them. Like, how many credits of Sentai do you think you have?
I have no idea. At least 20 or something.
That's a lot.
At least 20.
A lot. And then recently, within 1 year, you went to 11 cons?
Yes, 11 conventions.
That was nuts. We were talking about it earlier, and 11 is... that's more on my hands. That's way more than I can count with my fingers. That's impressive. So, you are also... Now, you represent Texas. Hey, what's up? And... so, you play D&D as well.
I do play D&D. I play a lot of tabletop. We have over 200 books in our RPG collection that's on a metal shelf out in our living room. That's not counting the PDFs that we own. My husband and I are very much in the collectors when it happens. We find something and we're like, we're going to go all in on this, and then you end up with 200 RPG books. So I played D&D, Shadowrun, I've played, let's see, World of Darkness, New WAD, not Old WAD. I own probably every book of the Fae version, Mage the Awakening, Vampire the Requiem, Werewolf, the Reckoning, no, that's Hunter the Reckoning. Oh my gosh, so many.
So many. Is D&D your favorite, or do you have a personal favorite RPG?
Personal favorite RPG, it's really hard because I really enjoy Savage Worlds for what it is, because it has a really neat initiative system using playing cards. Whoa. And, yeah, it's a very dynamic initiative that I really enjoy because it always changes it up. Marvel Heroic Role-Playing System I really enjoy also for superhero games. I am always a big fan of World of Darkness because that's, I think, the game that I really started learning how to build characters on. D&D is like the gateway of role-playing games.
Sure.
World of Darkness, I feel like, takes it to another level of creating characters and learning how to role-play. I do enjoy Fate sometimes. I've primarily played the Dresden File RPG on Fate. And let's see, I've played Prowlers and Paragons, Mutants and Mastermind, Mathfinder, which I love Pathfinder, but I call it Mathfinder because there's a lot of math in that game.
I like that.
So I think definitely my favorite would have to be in the World of Darkness, Savage Worlds, and I do really enjoy what 5th edition has done for D&D, because it is adding those aspects of making your characters more dynamic as characters as opposed to numbers on a sheet. Because as players, it's really, really easy for people to look at the numbers and be like, by numbers, my character can do this, but never focusing on the story as to why they can do that or how they get there, which makes the character interesting.
Absolutely. I think that's the fact that there's like more backgrounds and just more sense of detail of like weight and height and age, and then like basing personalities off of their races and giving certain aspects to other races, and then like you could say you're the exact opposite of this because you're appalled by what your race does by this, is I think really fascinating thing that a lot of RPGs and also D&D just does in general. And D&D for me is like what was my gateway as well, and still is my favorite. Like I like what is it, like Star Wars Outcast?
Oh, the new one or Sagas?
The new one. What is the new one?
Sorry, we have the books, and I'm sitting here trying to think of the name of it. I'm so used to saying Sagas Edition.
I think it's like Star Wars Outcast or something like that. Something along the lines. It's just really unique, and I like the dice aspect of it. It makes it. I find it definitely easier than D&D because you have to check for all different types of math with additions. Like, do you take away anything with this item? And then because of your race, does that cancel out? And stuff like that. But we are here because you're gonna make a character here on 5e. Now, you have made characters here before, but this is going to be a B&B Tavern exclusive, so we're really excited. We do a couple of other things that are differently. We do not roll for stats. We point by, which is
Okay, so that's what I do, the 27 point buy system.
Oh, so you're familiar with this.
Yes, we actually... That is how I got started with the 3.5 edition's 32 point system. We've never been big believers in rolling because if you're like me, you have somehow personally offended RNGesus and you're not sure how to get back in his good graces, so you'll always roll really low. So we use the 27 point buy system to make sure everybody's fair. And we think that's just kind of a better route to go. I don't diss on anybody who does the rolling, but I've personally offended RNGesus. You can see this with my MMOs and my drop rates, so I don't risk my luck.
That is fair. I just like point buy because it just feels non-cheaty, I guess, and also it makes it easier for like your abilities to easily be managed. Because if you're like a spellcaster and you roll really badly for your ability spellcasting modifier, you're not going to have a lot of fun.
No, you're not. And I'm just not a big fan of the randomness of like, oh, hey, well, you should do all of this. I'm like, no, I really don't want to do all of that. I just want to, I know where I want to put my points, and I know how I want to put them without min-maxing, so.
Exactly. Plus, that's why they give you ability score modifiers for when you're leveling up. I mean, you can take feats with them, but I mean, that's about it.
Yep.
But are you ready to make your character?
I am ready.
Sweetness. Now, we're gonna go. Whoa. Hello. We have a whole new list of things from our friends.
Oh my!
We have a brand new list of things that can go along with this amazing. So we're going to have to go by a little bit of the PHP, and then we're going to have to go a little bit by the way of the interwebs. So
all right,
if you have questions, just let me know.
All right.
This is exciting because this is a new thing for us. Okay, so I'm going to go through what I can pronounce.
All right, what you can pronounce? Okay, cool.
Well, I'm gonna actually go through the list, and if you need repeating or anything, just let me know, and we're gonna go ahead and go through the list now. Ready?
All right.
Let's do it.
Ready.
Okay. We got an Arakakra, a Azimar, a Dragonborn, a Dwarf, Elf, Firbolg, a Gensai, a Gnome, a Goliath, a Half-Elf, a Half-Orc, a Halfling, Human, Kenku, Lizard Folk, Tabaxi, Tiefling, and a Triton.
What is, it was in the T's somewhere.
A Triton?
What? Yeah, is there Tabaxi or something like that? What are those?
There's a Tabaxi and then there's a Triton.
Okay, what are those?
Okay, the Triton is fish folk.
Okay, so if I wanted to be a cultist of Cthulhu, I'd do that.
Yes, you could. And then a Tabaxi, is they're leopard folk.
Oh, so if I wanted to be a cat girl, I'd go that way.
You could be a cat girl. Yeah.
Nyan.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, if you wanted to go the traditional anime route, you would be a cat girl.
If I wanted to go, but I'm not very traditional.
That's fair.
Let's see. I'm always
Mad
partial
respect.
to elves. I'm always going to be partial to elves, I think.
Now, do you want to be an elf or half elf or?
Let's go half elf.
Okay. Yeah, cool half elf.
Yep, let's go half elf.
That's cool. That's a good classic way to go about this. Tabaxi sounds crazy. Why would they call it Tabaxi? They're just cheetahs, man.
I have no idea.
That's crazy. What's your alignment?
My alignment. Oh man.
What are you gonna be? Because I love having guests like you, because you know exactly what you're doing. I don't have to teach you anything. You're a smart person, and you're just gonna we're talking and we're using our imagination to create something that we are well knowledged of.
I mean, going the chaotic neutral route is like the scrub route.
Oh man, dropping those. So,
Let's see.
respect to any of our previous guests who went the chaotic neutral route.
You know what the lawful neutral joke is.
Yes, lawful stupid, isn't it?
Or, well, lawful neutral is what makes a man go neutral type deal, and neutral, we just kind of stare at you, and the chaotic neutral, everyone just looks at you like you're the scrub, because that's what all the first timers pick.
Oh, because they think they're crazy enough
Yes,
to be.
yes,
Yeah.
that is the. So, sorry for anybody who is lawful neutral. It's a
sorry,
jab.
Elsie. It's okay.
Let's see.
Be sure
With
to.
what I am going.
You have an idea.
I do have an idea with whatever is going. We actually talked a little bit about it. I think I'm going to go chaotic good with this one.
What?
That's pretty common for elves.
That is true. So you're gonna go. You can go what again?
Chaotic neutral for a half elf.
Okay. You're choosing the, as you quoted, scrub.
Oh
route.
wait, not chaotic neutral. Chaotic good.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be good. There we go.
Yes, the good route. After saying chaotic neutral so many times,
So
it's like,
you're gonna
nope,
be-
you're gonna be part of our ranks now.
So you're gonna be a Pop-Tart, which is crazy good.
Yep, I'm gonna be a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, that was a great reference to a terrible logo slogan. I don't know, man. You know, I'm on fire with this episode. So are you female or male?
I am female.
Female. I'm sorry, I just had to Pokemon Professor it for a second.
It happens. I tend to play females. I don't play very good males. Like, I'll make a really good male character once every blue moon, but otherwise I'm like, I just like voicing and playing females better. I know how to play them better.
That is true. You have some experience in that.
Yep, I mean, references from real life.
That's
You gotta
true.
pull from real life experiences.
That's very true. How old is your half elf?
Oh gosh, what is aging for half elves again?
They're like elves. They live to be like 1,000.
Normally 50 is the. I'm trying to think old D&D. 121 was the starting age for any regular elf, and I think it was about 50 for half elf. So
Like
probably
the
about
maturing age.
maturing age was 121 for elves back in old D&D, and I'm trying to remember what half elves was.
I can look that up right now. We got the pub
Yes,
right here.
please.
All right, we're gonna go through this. Da 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 da. Let's see here. Aging. Danger, Will Robinson. There we go. Half-elves mature the same rates as humans do and reach adulthood around 20. They live much longer than humans, however, often exceeding 180 years.
All right. So let's make my half-elf. We'll make her in the 26 area. That's a solid adventuring age.
It is, indeed. Not too much wisdom, but just enough.
Yep. Well, she ain't a cleric. She ain't that wise.
Oh, fair enough. Nah, spoiler alerts. Jeez.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. How tall is she?
Oh, gosh. This one, let's make her... Are elves shorter than humans in D&D again?
No, they're usually taller.
Interesting. Okay. I remember there's always been discrepancies of whether elves are taller or shorter.
I think they vary. I think the thing is that like if an elf is going to be shorter than a human, it's going to be a bit shorter, and if it's going to be taller than a human, it's usually dramatically taller. It's kind of like one extreme or the other.
Yeah, I think it was the wood elves that were typically shorter. So let's go with about About 5'6", a pretty average. It's taller than me, so it's tall.
That's taller than me. I'm really
Oh,
short.
good. We're both in the short area.
Oh, man. Wait, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'2¾".
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm tiny.
No, you're not. You're not the shortest guest we've had. I mean, like, I've had guests that are just way taller than me. I'm only like 5'4". I'm a short little guy. Just try to make it in the world with this little podcast here. And how much does she weigh?
Oh my goodness, you don't ask a girl that.
Oh, well, we don't believe in old traditional society, so we're just gonna ask how big you are.
Reasonable weight. Man, what is reasonable weight about that height?
About like 180 to 85 pounds.
180 to 85 pounds?
You know what? I'm great at math. You know what? Just go.
I'm gonna say, like, I'm at 100 pounds right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not that big.
All right.
And I'm actually
I don't know even why I like
body
bothered.
type.
I don't even know why I like asked like as though I doubt it. It's like no.
I put her about 130.
All right,
130. Pretty safe. She's elven slender, but got a little more muscle than an elf.
Yeah, definitely because of like climbing and stuff like that.
Yep.
Which brings us to our next thing is class. I'm gonna read through the list of classes, and you're gonna let me know what you like.
I know what I like, but I'm gonna let you read them anyway.
Okay. Because that's the kind person you are.
Yep.
Now we got Bard, Artificer, Barbarian, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard.
We're going Bard.
Hey! And College of Lore or College of Valor?
What is the difference in these?
Lore is towards knowing more stuff. Valor is more like war-y-ish.
College of Valor or College of Lore? Ooh, I am torn. So one are battle songs and one are...
more knowledgeable stuff, because that's why lore is called lore.
Yeah. I have a feeling if I go lore, I'll get my butt kicked later on. But I kind of like lore. Let's go lore.
Lore. Sweet. And now, Bard, really excited. This is our, like, umpteenth Bard, which is always exciting.
Oh my gosh, umpteenth?
No, it's fine. It's only, like, third. But it's the first one of the season. Yay!
Okay, that's good. That's good. I was like, no, we can't have more bards. I'll go back and rewrite my class.
No!
And we'll go elf druid.
It's too late to apologize.
Wah wah.
So we're gonna go through background now. This is gonna be determining what your character is like. Obviously you know that you get two skills from a background.
Yes.
But we will discuss what makes that background your character's person.
All right.
So we're gonna go through the list. You are okay to ask me whatever you want.
All right.
And I'm gonna go run through the list. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. We got Acolyte. We got Charlatan. We got City Watch. We got Clan Crafter. We got Cloister Scholar. We got a Courtier. We got a Criminal. We got an Entertainer. We got a Faction Agent. Far Traveler. Folk Hero. Guild Artisan. Hermit. Inheritor. Knight of the Order. Mercenary Veteran. Noble. Outlander. Sage. Sailor. Soldier. Urban Bounty Hunter. Urchin. Youth Guard tribe member, and a Watered Havian noble.
All right. The two I have interest in is faction agent and entertainer.
Uh-huh. Which of the two would you like?
Oh, man. Do I get to pick one and then get to hear about them, or do I have to hear about them? Do I get to hear about them first?
You can hear about them first.
All right.
I am a nice man. I try.
What is the faction agent?
Faction agent does give you proficiency. Now, I want this to be based off of your character.
Yes.
Instead of your skills, but I will tell you your skills proficiency. With a faction agent, your proficiency is in insight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And then entertainer, get the proficiency in performance and acrobatics.
All right. Faction agent. Let's go faction agent. I've been feeling a little Dragon Agey. Let's go that way.
Ooh, okay. Faction agent it is. Doodle-a-doo-doo. Look at you go, making these calls. Now you can choose 8 more skills to be proficient in.
Oh, crap. Oh, man. What are the... Let's do our skills.
Alright. You got acrobatics. You got animal handling. You got arcana. You got athletics, deception, history, intimidation, investigation, medicine, nature, perception, performance, persuasion, religion, sleight of hand, stealth, and survival.
Oh, my gosh.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Pulling up the list in front of myself at this point.
Uh-oh.
All right. Do. So the biggest ones that I'm going to want.
You got a lot of proficiencies. What the hell is going on here?
Apparently, faction agent works well.
Yeah.
So that insight is definitely
though.
one I want.
Okay. You already get that automatically.
Oh, right. So investigation.
Uh-huh.
Perception.
Uh-huh.
Performance.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Yeah. Run down all the P's.
Yep. Now.
Do.
Oh my gosh. Makes me think of dang it. DJ Z from wrestling. I watch pro wrestling, so I might end up
fair.
Acrobatics.
Out of nowhere.
RKO.
That is really I am not that as far as I go.
Did I have deception on that list?
You did not.
Okay.
You did.
So,
you did. I have marked it down now.
So deception.
Uh-huh.
I'm at 6, right?
You're at 2.
Well, I picked 6 skills.
Yes.
So I have 2 more.
Yes.
Then
somehow, yes.
Arcana and history.
Very smart. Alright. You got all that. It's pretty amazing stuff. Good skills. What's going on? This is real. Here we go. Alright, so now what? There's race. You have to insert the race bonus here. What's the race bonus? I forgot.
Oh, half-elves are weird with that.
Half-elves are choosing weird stuff on me here?
Probably.
They're
not clear.
No, they're not clear. That's because they got outcasted by society just because they were half.
Well, blame their parents, not them.
I do blame their parents, and I also blame them just in case.
Oh, well, I guess if we're gonna go that route.
Yeah, your charisma score is up by 2.
Sweet.
And then you get 2 other ability scores of your... Oh, wow.
Holy crap.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I see. Then you get 2 other ability scores that you want up by 1.
Okay,
So you're oh, I can't even do... I see. Oh, okay, so never mind. It's not freaking out. The program's not freaking out, I have. It actually is registering as half-elf because it's allowing you to choose because it's already the charisma score set it to. So what's your bonus 2 points that you want to use it for? Everything's set at a base of 8.
Okay. Intelligence, definitely.
Up by 1.
Up by 1, and Dex.
Okay. Now you have 27 points. What you want to do?
Oh my gosh.
We got so many stuff.
Yeah, base of 8. Let's see.
Do.
And I have 27 points.
27
Uh,
smackers.
all right. I'm going to do what I normally do, and I take everything to 10 first.
Oh my god! This is amazing. Our previous guest did this. This is amazing. We are evolving as a show.
Yeah, that is our normal tactic is we take everything to 10. So, I don't know how many points I just lost there.
You are at 19.
Okay, so 19 points. What is my current charisma at? It's 10.
10.
All
You
right,
asked me to set everything at 10.
I always forget when bonuses are at if they come after expenditure or before. It used to become after, but now it's before.
Because of your half elf, you are automatically at 10 with your charisma.
Oh, okay. So, take that charisma to 14.
Knight to e4.
Where's that put me?
15 points.
I have 15 points. Okay. 15. So do that how many more times? So that was a total of 4 points. 15 minus 8 is 7. So take Dex and Intelligence to 14 as well.
This is so tactical. I'm Dex and Intelligence to 14.
Uh-huh.
This is so... I'm scared for whoever fights you in the season finale.
And then take my charisma, I believe, to 16.
Yep.
Okay. How many points am I at left?
4.
4. Dang. That many?
Yep.
Huh, I thought they costed more from 15 to 16.
No, because it only costs 2 points because you already set it to 14 earlier.
But if I had 7 points, wouldn't that make my expenditure on both of those cost 4? And then I'd have 3 points left?
Yes, but you spent 4 earlier.
Okay.
So basically what you did is you spent some on charisma and then went back to it later.
Okay. So I'm at how many points?
You're at 4.
4? All right. 4, 4, 4. So we're going to take those last 4 and... Ooh. This is where it gets hard. I got 2 stats I could up to match it.
I mean, you got
they're both
10. They're both at 10. You got strength and constitution, girl.
I do got strength and constitution. And I could put both of those at... I could put constitution at 12 and then put 2 more points into dex. Or at least 1 more point to make dex 15.
No, you can make constitution 12 and make dex 16.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Oh, snap. Then let's do it.
You have 4 points.
I just remember 3...
snap. Never mind. What?
That's what I thought. Because when you go from 15 to 16, it costs 2 points to up per stat.
Got you. All right.
That's where I was like, I think there's a difference there. So
that's intense. I'm sorry. I made the world sound better, but I didn't.
No, I could also take actually that constitution back down and make my dex 16, so I'm dodgier and I get that bonus. So
I mean, do you really want to have a negative constitution?
Shouldn't it be set at 10?
It is set at 10.
10-0, isn't it? Or yes. Do I have...
No, 10-0. I'm sorry. I thought you wanted to, like... It sounded like you were saying you wanted to take away points.
Oh, no. No, just... Instead of it being 12, take it to 10.
It's already at 10.
Okay, so what is dex at, then?
14.
14? Then put that up to 16.
Okay. Shablamo. Alright, cool. So you have strength of 10, dexterity of 16, a constitution of 10, an intelligence of 14, a wisdom of 10, and a charisma of 16.
Yep.
And you got so many proficiency things. I don't get it. I don't get it, but it's amazing.
Hold on. Ooh. Take that. I'm going to take those 2 points off 16 of that dex. 2 to Constitution and 2 to Wisdom.
All right.
I forgot about Wisdom.
Oh,
I ignored it.
meh.
Oh well, that's still a good stat line.
That's okay. Fuck strength. All right.
Strength's my dump stat.
Strength's my dumb stat. That is the quote of the year. Make that a t-shirt, y'all. As at the end of the show, you will be getting a cool personal PDF
Awesome.
of your playable character sheet. Plus, we do have Andy, our amazing new member of Tavern Talk, not Tavern Talk, B&B Tavern, that does all the customized commissions of all the characters that come on.
Oh, awesome!
So if you just let us know at the end of the show, we will send you a thingy.
Oh, cool.
We'll send you personalized. Now the question is, I have one last question, and then you will be free of this curse. Which is Miss Kaitlynn French. What is your name?
All right. If you want to really know something nerdy, I already had my elven name list out.
Oh, nerd.
Funny enough, my normal site isn't working. It's an Angel Fire site for elven names, which I use very obviously, so I'm having to go to Candlekeep now to bust out Candlekeep. That one also breaks down male and female names, but the Angel Fire one, an Angel Fire site, that's how old this is, has 2 different naming schemes. They have one for Drow, and they have one for Surface Elves.
You call them Drows?
The Dark Elves?
Yeah, we call them Drows.
I grew up in Kansas. No one else played. Drow's what we thought it was.
Oh, okay.
It's Drow. You never heard it said. So Drow is how.
I've just never heard Drow before. I'm not saying anything. It's just unique.
Yeah, that's how I pronounced it. It's probably the really southern Kansas way, or Kansas isn't that south. It's in like the middle. But anyways.
Give it or take. I think you're more in the South than you were in Kansas.
Yeah, I'm more in the South, but you wouldn't realize it living in Austin. You really don't realize you're in the South. Yeah, just the attitude here, you don't really know.
Oh, that's fair.
All right.
I don't know.
We're going to go with...
Oh my god.
Ooh, I'm torn between 2.
All right. Well, you're going to need a last name.
Yeah, that'll come next.
Oh,
Part 1. An M or a P name? M or P?
Ooh.
That's the hard part.
Ooh, it is a hard part.
All right. Let's go with the M name.
M name.
And I'm going to actually type it out because it's an elf name. It's Miss Stale.
Miss Stale.
Miss Stale.
Miss Stale instead of mistake.
That's what the name is in this list. I liked it, Miss Stale.
Do you know what it means? Does it tell you?
This one does not have a meaning because I can't get my put together list. It made me sad. The other list had like beginning of names and end of names, so you could match them up for meanings, which is really cool. But the website has been working less and less, which breaks my heart because I loved it.
It's getting old.
It is. It's Angel Fire. Who makes Angel Fire sites anymore?
I don't know. I've never even heard of them.
What? Angel Fire and Geo sites are like the baby internet days.
I don't know. I didn't use the internet until I was a teenager.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I used them for like AOL Pokemon boards and stuff way back in the day.
Man,
I'm also dating myself, probably.
No, you're not old.
Anyways.
Okay. This is disgust.
So Miss Stale and last name.
Yeah.
Do. Let's go with something.
That's like your slogan.
I know. Do.
Charge.
There's so many like fantasy style last names. I normally go for something super elven, but I think I want to go with something that has that obviously fantasy feel to it. So let's see. I'm on this list. These all look like hippie names. Moonweather, Morning
Oh
Gum,
man,
Moonglade. They do!
Moonweather.
They do! Listen, they sound like someone. They sound like some 60s person named them.
Moonweather. I
Uh,
love that.
Miss Stale Moonweather. Let's go with
Yeah,
it.
oh my gosh, Moonweather, it's one word. That sounds amazing.
Yup.
Moonweather, holy shit, that's a hippie name if I've ever heard one.
Yup.
Man, I'd like what is the most hippie name you've ever heard in real life?
Uh, so I guess there's been a trend, or was a trend about 5 years ago, where people started naming their kids a lot of ancient Greek or mythology names, because in one class that I substitute for, there is a Saga, Minerva, and Athena.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I've never met those.
Yeah, I substitute teach at a preschool, and all those names are names in those classes. There's a few others that I can think of. I mean, obviously, like flowery names, but the mythology names are the new ones that I'm like, someone named their. Like, Saga's such a cool name. I've named a character Saga before. She was an archer, actually, for a D&D game. But I'm like, someone actually named their kid Saga. What?
That's pretty
And then
cool.
Minerva? Holy cow. I'm not sure if that girl's going to hate her name later on or think it's awesome, but
What
you
is
kind of.
Minerva?
Minerva is another name for Athena, and
Oh, okay.
in Final Fantasy, that's also one of the goddesses in some of their lore.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
So I'm like, either your parents are gamers or they are just big Greek mythology people, or Minerva McGonagall if you like Harry Potter.
Yes, there we go. That's what I was like, Minerva. I was like, I heard that in Harry Potter. That was like the only thing I could think of.
Yes,
But man,
McGonagall's name.
I think Moonweather's pretty amazing. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of like crazy like hippie names. Like the craziest hippie name I've heard is like Echo.
That is an interesting one to go with, especially with the mythology behind that name.
Like Echo Wolfgang or something like that.
Oh my gosh! Echo Wolfgang?
Yeah, Wolfgang as in like the German last name, which is apparently like common or something, or
I mean, I've heard it, like, all I can think of is like Wolfgang Amadeus, and that was like a given name.
I don't know. It's just that was like when I was homeschooled, and I went to like a homeschool group for people who like needed like friends still. So like there were like some parents that were pretty far out there like working at farms because they didn't like the government or something. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there was just people like that. And then like if you live in New Orleans, a lot of like urban names are very unique. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't figure out how their spelling worked. But it's like there's like one that's like I saw it like a name tag somebody working at, and it was it said Lady Nasty, but it actually was pronounced La Dynasty. But you would never get that.
La Dynasty.
Yeah.
To have Dynasty in your name is really cool, though.
Yeah, it is.
Now I kind of want to play Dynasty Warriors right now.
Which one?
I have like all of them.
Oh, 4's my favorite.
4 is, I started with 3, but funny enough, I played Samurai Warriors first and then found Dynasty Warriors. I went backwards. And then I found Romance of the Three Kingdoms that way and started playing that, so I have a bunch of weird, like, jump to games just because I was like, oh, hey, this is cool. And then Romance of Three Kingdoms 8's the one I found in my Blockbuster, and I was like, what's this? And it said I could get married on the back, so I thought it was like Harvest Moon. No, that is not like Harvest Moon. Romance of Three Kingdoms is definitely not Harvest Moon, by the way.
It's definitely not Harvest Moon.
But I do enjoy those games now.
What, Harvest Moon?
Harvest Moon and the Romance of the Three Kingdoms games.
Oh, Snapple. What is it about Harvest Moon you like?
I'm I don't know. It was always relaxing really playing it. I always thought the graphics were really cute, maintaining the farm. I mean, I think normally you're an Animal Crossing person or a Harvest Moon person, but I always just like the story element of Harvest Moon more, I felt. I played it for PlayStation first, Back to Nature, and then Friends of Mineral Town, where you could finally play a girl lead, which made me really happy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So now that they've made it so you can play boys and girls, I play girls, and then it's all about the husbandos at that point. I mean, same
Oh,
reason why everybody plays Fire Emblem now is for the waifus and the husbandos.
really? Is that why they play it?
That game got way more popular after the waifus came in. Because you could
Oh,
always make people have those connections in the Fire Emblem games. But the Fire Emblem games almost ended after the game that Ike was in. They weren't popular, so they put out one last game, and that's where you had the main character and you could get married and all that for the DS, and it surged in popularity. So the joke is that essentially the waifus and husbandos,
saved Fire Emblem.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I guess I don't know. I was just enjoying the game. I mean, sure, like the role playing RPG. But I just enjoyed the turn based strategy. I was unaware, totally oblivious to the fact that waifus were the thing. That's interesting. One day, like, is it only husband and waifus, or like could you get like a same sex couple, or are we not?
I
We're
I
not
think
that
we can
progressed.
in Fire Emblem. I think you can have same-sex couples.
Oh, okay. So
Fire Emblem, you can't. You don't have that in Harvest Moon, unfortunately.
no,
We're not that progressive yet. There, maybe
no.
one day.
One day, a cow will be able to marry a same cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, cows. Oh, we will pray for you, cows. But speaking of cows, which is nothing to do with what we're going to talk about right now, we got Miss Stale Moonweather. You are pretty
Yes.
proficient in everything. You have +5s as a level 1. This is illegal. And you have great things. You have bardic inspiration, of course. You have expertise. You have a bunch of cool things. Your spell attack bonus modifier is +5, which is ridiculous. Um, you have you just have like so much stuff that's in the plus, and then like just 1 0 with its athletics.
Well, I better talk my way out of troubles instead of trying to outrun them.
Better talk my way up this tree.
Essentially, I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
my way up the tree.
Yeah, you're just like, can I talk my way up the tree? I don't think so. You gotta do this leg check. Oh, that's okay.
Look over there. I'm going to backhand
Talk
spring
the
away.
tree. It's gonna look great. Trust me, guys. Just don't look. You have an amazing rapier of awesomeness. You're
In true classy fashion.
true classy fashion. You have a good old rapier. You are pretty much in the clear to do all this good stuff, and we will definitely have your amazing commission of what your character looked like, as long as you tell us what she looks like.
Perfect. You want me like right now, or should I email
like
it in?
you should like message us on Facebook. And
I think I'll message you guys what she looks like because I got to think about. Now that I have who she is, I got to form the image in my head of who Miss Stale is.
Ooh, Miss Moonweather.
Miss Moonweather.
That sounds like a medieval fantasy like mystery novel. Like she's a detective.
Agent Moonweather.
Agent Moonweather, yes. And that's because she's a faction agent.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Was she a faction agent of?
That's a good question. I really need to check out the world lore.
I mean, we could, like the world lore, or do you want to, like, we have, like, a homebrew world lore that just everybody lives in, that we just
That
made?
works for me.
I mean, okay, cool.
So
you
we
can
need
just...
Yeah, I need a faction. You'll have to send me a list of these factions so I can look through them and be like, okay.
You can make your own faction.
Oh, snaps. Well, that's going to be a while. I'm going to take some time.
Gonna be bit.
I'm gonna need some guidelines, and you're gonna get a lot more than you expect.
I am looking forward to that. I don't know how much Andy will look forward to that, but I'm sure she will be. I'm sure she will be ecstatic, because we'll throw muns her way. We love you, Andy. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you!
Kaitlyn thanks you. I thank you. But yeah, so there you go. We have done it! Yay!
Woohoo!
Yes! So, Miss Moonweather, where can people find you? Also, out of curiosity, because you are voice actors and we do have voice performers on here, what would Moonweather sound like?
Let's see, what would Moonweather sound like? I think I'm gonna have to think on that one. Because I think she'd be obviously kind of bright and peppy, but an air of mystery about her. Definitely an accent of some sort.
Just gotta have the accent.
Well, when you add an accent on something, it adds a flair to it that your own voice doesn't actually have.
Oh, that's true.
So I think it would be about in this area, little... Yes, this sounds about right, I think, for her. This sounds like something Miss Stale Moonweather would sound like.
Miss Stale Moonweather, Agent Miss Stale Moonweather, here to
Agent Miss Stale Moonweather. Well, funny enough, this sounds low to me, and it all probably sounds squeaky high to you.
No, it does not, actually. It sounds very nice. It sounds adorably low-pitched. which is how we're going to say it. And also, how we're going to say is, where can people find you on the good interwebs if they want to keep up with your good hard work progress, because you have a new thing coming out soon.
I do have a few new things coming out soon. I've actually made some announcements about it. You can check me out primarily on Facebook, Kaitlynn French voice actor. I have a page you may like there. Even more active.
Literally.
Yep. You can find me on Twitter at Kaitlynn French V, or Kaitlynn French 5, the Roman numeral. Kaitlynn French V for voice actor victory. Who knows? There's just a V at the end. I chose V. And then on Instagram, you can find me at Kaitlynn French VA. Super simple. Caitlynn, double N to throw you off, and French like the language. So that's primarily where you can find me. I hang out. I post from time to time. Otherwise, I'm probably sitting in an MMO and hiding away, or in my booth making voices. So,
what MMOs can people find you in?
Black Desert Online right now is my main. I play on Calpheon 2 primarily. I am part of an RP guild, so normally if you see me, I'm running around in character and being incognito. Of course, my main is an elf ranger, so all sorts of fun.
I know what we could also do. Do you like Persona?
Persona! I know of it. I've played a little bit of it. I do like it.
You need to... Me and Xanthi...
yes?
Me and her are going to do a stream of Persona 5.
Ooh.
Because I need to learn about Persona 5. And, like, on her episode, that's all I really said. It's like, so, pre-order Persona 5. Pre-order Persona 5? Pre-order Persona 5. And we need, like... You need to come learn with me. I need like a friend that's like unknown to this like me.
I know some of it, so I'm not quite in the unknown zone. But
be my guide.
Then I will come and be enlightened with you.
Excellent. So there we go. Perfect. It's me. Catch at some point on Thieves Can't Play, Persona 5, with me and Caitlyn and Xanthi. I'm good at pronouns. And, yeah, if you guys like the show, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I won't force you, but we do appreciate the support and love. And, we will see you guys the next episode. Look forward to, brand new show we're editing, Brewbusters with Orion Akaba and Corinna. So, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. Akaba. It's Akaba. Damn it. And, yeah, so... Without further ado, guys, you have a great day, and make sure not to be killed by Agent Moonweather. If you can.
Bye-bye.
Bye! Watch where you walk tonight.